Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to another Lost reaction. This is season 5 episode 5 and it's called This Place Is Dead. Ominous. I hope they're not going to try and persuade us that this place is afterlife or some sort of purgatory again. We already know it isn't. They've already told us, literally the writers told us 2 series ago that that isn't what's going on here. So for them to suddenly move the focus back onto that again would be kind of stupid. Where are we? Ben has been revealed to be the one that's doing the custody battle for Aaron with Kate. Why, we don't know yet, not definitively. It has something to do with getting her back to the island, but quite what, I don't know. Maybe it's because Aaron isn't supposed to go back to the island. So anyway, that was left hanging. We've also got Hugo in jail and Saeed's still got a lot of assassins after him. And the focus on the assassins, I'm sure it's all of them that they're after, but the focus does seem to be on Saeed at the moment. Anywho, on the island, after John spoke to Richard, they had a flash. And it turns out that they went back to the night that Boone died. The same night that Aaron was born and John was pounding on the hatch door. Because we saw the light. So that was nice, and on reflection, Sawyer viewing Kate helping Claire give birth was quite a beautiful moment, which was totally lost on me at the time. Never mind. Then they had another flash, and they're on the beach. There's canoes there, but there was an Indian Airlines water bottle in there, which suggests a completely different crash. So were they further in the past? Was that a completely different crash and a different camp, not theirs? But then the future. Anyway, we don't know because they went off in the canoe to go to the Orchid. And they got attacked, and then there was another flash. We don't know who attacked them or what. And we flashed to the night that Danielle shipwrecked on the island. Although the people in the canoe don't know that yet. And they've gone off to, they went off because it was a storm to head for the beach. But what part of the beach they're going to end up in, we don't know. And Danielle and her crew pick up Jin out of the water, who's alive, and by the time the morning comes, he's well. And obviously we had the big reveal that it was Danielle, even though that it was obvious right from 10 minutes previously that it was going to be Danielle. But that's beside the point, I suppose. And now we're going to pick it up. We know that at some point they do get to the Orchid and they witness its construction, because we saw Daniel infiltrate the Dharma station right at the beginning of episode 1. And I'm fairly convinced that that was future Daniel, not past Daniel. Also, Daniel said a weird thing to Miles when Miles said about exposure on the island, and he said, "Yeah, I've never been to the island before." And Daniel said, "Are you sure about that?" So we've got Charlotte and Miles that could possibly have been on the island before, within their own personal timeline, so to speak. You've got to think of it from their own personal perspective. Okay, right, let's go on with this.
If it wasn't for you, Jin would still be alive.
Jin is still alive.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Neither did anyone else. Because he's not dead.
How does he know that?
You're lying.
No, son. Jin's still alive. And I can prove it.
You can prove it? How can you prove it?
Year.
1988.
1988. Why?
What's the matter?
Oh, he doesn't realise he's been time jumping because the ocean is the
You were on
ocean.
this island before?
Future or so didn't recognise Jin when she met him. Did she meet him? Yeah, she did meet him. The smoke.
Did you hear that?
What is that? Monster. Par ici. Ok. Moi je vais aller par là.
Oh, what did he do that to Nadine for? Oh! Why did he do that?
Think.
Oh, that's different.
What's wrong?
Makeshift camp. Not a big camp. Oh, it's Danielle again.
C'est un système de sécurité qui garde ce temple. c'est tout.
Oh, it's guarding the temple.
Maintenant, pose ton fusil.
She became totally paranoid.
À toi et à notre bébé.
You!
Non,
You disappeared!
non, please, wait.
You're sick too! You're a carrier!
Yeah, she did go a little bit mad, didn't she? It's affecting him as well now. He's going to end up with a nosebleed. These flashes are happening really quickly, and I'm assuming they're happening to the others as well. Like John and all that lot. Oh
Turn
dear.
around slowly.
Sawyer?
Jen. Sawyer?
Ah. I thought for a minute it was Sawyer of the past, but
I thought you were dead.
No, in water.
There's someone. Someone here in Los Angeles. Let me take you to them, and I'll show you the proof.
Someone?
the jeweler.
The same person that's going to show us how to get back to the island.
Is that what this is about? Oh no!
They're getting... The flashes are getting more violent.
Come on!
Again? It's starting to affect them all.
Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte can't handle much more of this.
Charlotte.
Really? Oh no, Sawyer as well. It's all of
hear
them
me?
now.
Charlotte. Charlotte's Daniel.
Don't let them bring her back. No matter what. Don't let them bring her back.
Had them be...
This place is dead.
Go. I'm stay with her.
No, you can't. You're the only one that has any idea of what's going
Where
on.
the hell we are. What happens if the Orchid ain't around anymore?
Look for the well.
What?
Let's go.
How does she know? She's never... Has she ever been there? There it is.
We're here.
Thank God. What are the odds that we would end up at the same time as this thing?
Oh! And now it's gone. It hasn't been built yet.
Just had to say something.
Well, yeah, the Orchid might not exist, but the chamber still exists.
How the hell did Charlotte know this was here?
Yeah, I'd like to know that. She's time flashing.
When I was little, living here, there was this man, crazy man, and he really scared me. And he told me that I had to leave the island and never ever come back. He told me that if I came back, I would die.
It's Daniel. It was Daniel.
Charlotte.
Daniel, I think that man was you.
Uh-oh. That is the worst time. And then they move to a time where there's no rope. So he just falls. Oh, it's actually coming from there.
God damn it, hold on!
Ow! The well's been filled in.
No, no.
James.
Hasn't
James, stop.
Come on and help me.
been dug yet.
We can't help him.
Chocolate before dinner.
Charlotte.
She didn't just die, did she?
Charlotte. Charlotte.
No! Oh, no! Oh. Oh, dear. Oh, no. No, you don't need bones sticking out your skin.
Can you hear me?
Who's that?
Who's there?
Don't tell me it's Richard. Because this is before everything. Before the Dharma station. Hello, Christian.
You asked me how to save the island, and I told you you had to move it. I said that you
Had to move it. Yes, not Ben.
Well, Ben said he knew how to do it. He told me that I had to stay here and lead his people. And since when did listening to him get you anywhere worth a damn?
Oh, right, it's broken, that's why. That's why the flashes are happening so frequently. Give it that last push.
My son. Who's your son?
Oh, he still doesn't know.
How do you have this?
John gave it to me.
You said John never came to see you.
That's true, Jack. I went to see him.
Always
Ben
twisting
gave it
it.
to him before he left the island.
Why didn't Mark tell me himself?
I don't know. Maybe he never had a chance before he died.
What are you doing here?
Huh? Desmond. He's found Daniel's mother.
I assume the same thing you are.
And now Daniel's gonna... Desmond's gonna remember her.
Hello, Benjamin. I thought I said all of them.
This is all I could get on short notice.
All right. Let's get started.
Oh, no. No, because they're gonna finish now. Okay then, that wasn't a confusing episode much, was it? So Charlotte dies. with no fanfare whatsoever. Just, she's sick, she's having memory problems, she's getting sicker, gone. She did reveal before she died, I'm still a bit unhappy about that she grew up on the island and that she doesn't know who her dad is. That could become important. She was taken off the island still as a young girl, and her mother denied any knowledge of the island's existence, trying to block it from her daughter. Danielle and crew are attacked by the smoke monster, and then Danielle, then we had a flash forward to probably several months, and Danielle is coming across as kind of paranoid that the smoke monster has changed her crew. But then as she succumbs, Robert goes to shoot her, really backing up Danielle's proposal and justifying her actions. But why? Why did the smoke monster do that? I mean, Robert said, I know that was only his opinion, that the smoke monster is a guardian of the temple. We knew it was a security system, but specifically of the temple. I wonder what's so important about the temple with all those hieroglyphs all over it. Okay, John and co, they go to the Orchid. Look, the Orchid looked very similar to how it looked last time we saw it in the present. But then we had a time jump, and suddenly the Orchid hasn't been built yet. So they go, and John lowers himself down a well to get in. And then another time jump, and the well hasn't been built yet. And then John sees Christian, and we know it hasn't been built yet. We know that's the distant past, because none of the tunnels have been dug out. It's just a cave. It's just an underground cavern at the moment. And Christian shows John how to leave the island and what to do, and that the donkey wheel's broken. It could be that John was the first person to use the donkey wheel in reality. And yeah, Christian was right. He did say that John had to move the island. But I still don't see how that all connects to the time jumps. I mean, the donkey wheel's broken, but the donkey wheel's broken in the past. So, I don't know. Okay then, Son, Ben, Jack and Desmond are all at the church, Eloise's church, ready to get some answers. And even Eloise herself said, well, that'll have to do for now. It's not everyone. It's not Hugo. It's not Kate or Saeed or Aaron. In fact, Ben's done an absolutely appalling job at getting everyone together. And he's probably not got that long left. But hopefully we're going to get some answers. Aside from that, it opened up more questions than it really answered. But yeah, nonetheless a good episode. But we're building into a serial here. We're building up tension for something. I don't know what the next episode. I don't even know what the next episode is called. But yeah, we're building up some sort of momentum with this time travelling stuff and everything. So I'm really looking forward to seeing where this leads. And I really hope in the next episode we get some sort of resolution to the Eloise thing. I would hate for them to skip an episode, because that's. I mean, I want to know what's going on the island with all the time travel stuff and everything, but I really want to know what's going on with Eloise. How does she know what she knows? Is she a time traveller from the future, so to speak? That doesn't make any sense, but I just keep thinking that from, we're saying that whatever happened. and that our time travelling friends were always destined to time travel and set in motion things that they'd already seen. But for someone from the future's point of view, the whole series, everything we've seen has already happened for them. We do have that problem where everybody that was on that plane was destined to be on that plane, and the plane was destined to crash. Because from someone in the future's point of view, that already happened. This is why I don't like predestination. It really causes more problems than it solves. Okay then, right, that really is it. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Until then, keep well, keep safe. See you later.